Hi guys, Tracy here from the Sewing Channel. Say it isn't so, right? Yep, another mask tutorial. This time, it's the man's size large. Look at the difference, guys. Our men do need a bit larger of a mask. Right in between this area right here, they have a little bit more square footage than the woman's face. So I figured it all out for you. Free pattern, click the link down below. It's a Google Doc link. I do things a little differently on this mask. This is a built-in filter. No pockets to worry about, no little pieces to connect together. It's nothing like that. Just two pieces. And we use my cutting trick. Now most of you know my cutting trick. Those of you that don't, stay tuned. If you haven't seen my hospital mask videos, it should be right up here somewhere. Go ahead and click it and take a look. I think you'll enjoy it. Now I take you step by step as I always do. Let's get right into it, and I'll see you at the end. Click the link down below. It's a Google Doc link. Print it out on your printer and then cut it out. If you don't have a printer, one of my subscribers had the most brilliant idea. What she did was she enlarged the mask pattern on her screen up until the part where she could get the 2-inch mark perfectly, and then she traced it. That is so brilliant. Here is a closer look at a comparison in the man's large and the regular mask. Both fabrics that you're going to use, you're going to cut out the same. You're going to fold the fabric with right sides together, and you're going to pay attention to the fold line on the pattern piece and lay that right on the fold of the fabric. Be sure and use 100% cotton pre-washed. Now you're going to cut out the interfacing. Now I do make the interfacing piece just a bit smaller by shifting the pattern piece a little bit when I go to cut the next side. This is what the 3 pieces should look like all cut out. This is the one-sided fusible interfacing. I want you to take note that one side is typically shinier and the other side is not. The shiny side is the glue side, that's the sticky side. Follow the interfacing directions. It's typically universal. You're just going to heat an iron, not real hot, but like medium hot, and go ahead and press that and it should stick. With right sides together, fold both pieces, just as you see me do here. And then we're going to sew a 1/4 inch straight stitch right around the edge that you see me pointing to, around the entire curved edge. Go ahead and open each piece up, and you're going to form like a bowl, and you're going to put right sides together. It is best practice to use clips instead of pins, as pins leave tiny holes, pinholes, for the virus to sneak in. After clipping the nose and the chin area together, you are going to sew a 1/4 inch seam allowance all the way around, being sure to leave an opening where we can turn it right side out. Now turn your mask right side out through that opening. Give your mask a really good press here, being sure to press in that opening area, that seam allowance down, so that we can get a straight stitch right across there. I want to point out that the pointy part is the nose part. Now we're going to work on the nose piece. This is floral wire that you can find at any Dollar Tree, Dollar General, or any big department store. We're going to turn in the ends so that it doesn't poke and hurt anybody. I'm also going to add a layer of duct tape on the ends just for a little added protection. You are going to cut your foam the same length as your wire nose piece. We're going to put a big zigzag right along there so that it catches together. Now the foam can be found at Walmart, but I will put a link in the description box. Here you see the zigzag stitch. My machine is looking pretty rough on the stitches there. It may be time to take it into the shop. When inserting the piece inside of the mask, you want to make sure that the foam portion is toward the nose and that the wire is away. That way it'll be more comfortable for the wearer. Now I'm just going to clip it in place because I'm going to sew it in there. I'm going to stitch around the entire mask, but when I get to the edges where the end of the foam and the wire is, I'm going to just go down and encase it. It'll make more sense when you see what it looks like after. Hopefully it makes more sense now. You see, as I was going around the mask, I just took a little detour and went down, around, and then back again, and then continued around the mask. I love this elastic for all of my masks. I found it at the Dollar General in the craft section. What I do is I iron the fold in, and then I put the elastic in the crease of that fold, and then I sew a straight stitch right up, being sure not to stitch on the elastic. Now I just tie a very loose slip knot here, just in case they may need to loosen it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to share this video with someone that you love. Take care and God bless.